Hello everyone, and welcome to the first of the Sodor New Era recap videos. My series has progressed a lot over the last 4 years, and over 30 episodes have aired on YouTube. It's expected that many of you may feel a little bit overwhelmed by the amount, so I figured we'd take a trip down memory lane and go back over the first and second season to catch everybody up. Without further ado, here's Season 1. Season 1 began airing in October 2016 to December 2016 with the first 4 episodes, then the 5th through last episodes of the season continued on February 2018 all the way to September 2018 after a 13-month hiatus. And now we begin with the episodes. Episode 1. Thomas and the Big Freeze. Winter has come to the island of Sodor, and along with it came freezing rain. The bad weather has caused a plethora of problems, leaving Thomas to save James and Edward from certain disaster. Episode 2. New Faces and Places. Toby the tram engine has arrived on the island, and it's been a rocky start with the bigger engines. However, after meeting Thomas and Percy, he manages to cope and feel a lot better about his new home. Episode 3. In with the Old. Trevor the traction engine has recently been saved from scrap, but after causing an accident, some engines may just regret that. However, when it comes down to Trevor to save Gordon from a collision course, he will rise to the occasion and save the day. Episode 4. Folly and Faith. Skarloey is visited by Edward, and the two reminisce about the old days of the Skarloey Railway and discuss its newer engines, Sir Handel and Peter Sam. However, despite his older state, Skarloey still manages to remind the railway why he's still their faithful number 1 engine. Episode 5. Ditch Day. The Diesels of Barrow, led by their caretaker, Nigel Pilkington, are distraught. Sir Topham Hatt's railway is expecting a VIP. However, sulky Gordon and a goods train may just be the thing they need for their plan to work. Episode 6. Sliding Scale. Gordon is in disgrace after falling in a ditch, leaving James to pull the express. However, James gets carried away, and it's up to Gordon to stop James from disaster. Episode 7. Icing on the Cake. Gordon and Thomas are both in disgrace, and make a pact just as the Queen is announced to be coming to Sodor, and Henry will be taking her. When Henry has an unfortunate accident, Thomas and Gordon must band together to put things right for each other. Episode 8. United We Stand. After pleading their cases to Sir Topham Hatt, Thomas will be arranging coaches in the yard for the big event, and Gordon will take the Queen. However, Mr. Pilkington still has one more trick up his sleeve, and it's up to Gordon to keep everything on schedule. Episode 9. Goodbye, Sir. Sir Topham Hatt has announced his retirement, much to the dismay of the other engines, especially Percy, Toby, and Thomas. However, the trio must come together to comfort each other just in time for the retirement ceremony. Episode 10. Engines of a Feather. Sir Charles Topham Hatt has brought in Duck the Great Western engine to the island, much to the dismay of Gordon, Henry, and James. After the three set up a plan to set Duck up, Duck must make an unlikely truce with the troublesome trucks to save himself. Episode 11. Going Home. Gordon gets the chance of a lifetime to return home to London to see his family. However, he quickly learns that so much has changed, and maybe the grass isn't greener on the other side. Episode 12. Triple Play. The Skarloey Railway is in a mess, as the railway is currently left with just Sir Handel and Peter Sam. However, when problems arise with the passengers, Bertie, and a pesky lorry driver, the two engines need to come together to figure out a solution. Episode 13. All Together. The Sodor engines are heading to England, much to Gordon's dismay. However, they must band together to save a fellow steam engine from doom. Episode 14. Railside Assistance. Rusty arrives at the Skarloey Railway, and Sir Handel doesn't believe he helps out enough. However, Sir Handel soon learns the hard way just how helpful Rusty is. Episode 15. Gronks and Grudges. A representative from the other railway arrives to investigate the incident with Diesel and Duck. Duck recounts his side of the events with some help from Edward, but so does Diesel. And that concludes our Season 1 recap. Expect the Season 2 recap coming out very soon. I'm Train King James, and I'm signing off.